Looks like we're going to be waiting for a while.
Don't let UVerse slow you down. Upgrade to an Xfinity X1 Triple Play from Comcast and save when you bundle. See for yourself. Call 1-800-XFINITY or visit Comcast.com today.
Welcome back here to the Coal World Series. Good shot of the fans in the stands taking in today's third game. Still a fourth game headed your way on MTC Sports at the conclusion of this one. We still got a long way to go, though. California up 5-1 over Aruba. Sean Walker, Chris Walker calling the action for you today. We've been calling it the Walker-Walker connection.
Gonna do this one and the next one. Should be a good night of baseball. Fans starting to file in a little bit and in anticipation for the next game. Their local Lafayette All-Stars against the Mexico team.
Dante Schmid comes back out for his third inning of work. Pitch up for ball one. Back-to-back singles by Aruba in the first inning. Got things started for Aruba. They were able to play to run, but then faced the minimum.
Good pitch there.
In the second inning.
Fastball on the inside corner to Davion Dial. Strike one, evening up the count to 1-1.
Delivery. That breaking pitch did his best to duck around it. I'm trying to figure out how it didn't hit him.
I'm telling you, just barely is able to get out of the way of that.
That's one where I wished I would have been watching the monitor instead of the live version from behind home plate here. That one in there for a strike.
3-2 count.
3-2. D-All had one hit. The game the other day also had an RBI. This one fouled off.
That's a good job to spoil that pitch because I think that would have been called a strike on the outside corner. Great job by Davion Dial to foul that off to get another chance.
Fights this one off his hands. It's hit to third. Third baseman fires across the diamond. He'll complete the out.
I love watching infielders' actions, and that third baseman, that is Cavaco, Keani Cavaco, fields it, very nice feet, sets himself, good throwing action, good arm action there, gathers himself, look at the throw, perfect throw right over to the first baseman there, very nicely done.
Yadier Colina started the day as a DH, then got thrust into the pitching position for Aruba. Come to the plate with one out here, an opportunity to help his own cause.
Count evens up at 1-1. So now the pitcher, Yadier Kalina. 1-2 to Yadier.
Doing a nice job staying in front of the hitters. That one in the dirt, 2-2 now. Yadier Colina's favorite subject in school, Spanish. He also speaks Dutch, English, Spanish, and Papiamento. I'm not sure what that one is.
That ball smoked.
Center field.
Ooh.
Center fielder takes a couple steps in, takes a couple steps back, little jump, makes the play.
That's that play there. That's probably the toughest ball for an outfielder. It's a line drive hit right at the center fielder. It's tough. I play that position. What you have to do on that play, you cannot start in or start back. You kind of you got to kind of sit on that ball and try to get under it and get that judge that depth perception. And once you find out where that ball's going, then you make your first move so you're able to track it. But you see a lot of guys come running in on those, and all of a sudden they say, uh-oh, that's over my head. But at that point, it's too late and you're in trouble.
Lionel Breeson now for Aruba. Lionel Breeson, favorite player in another sport, Lionel Messi. They share the same first name. Spelled a little different.
Yeah.
Research team
Fair
is
ball.
helping me out here today. That's a fair ball ripped down the line by Breeson. He's got a couple of hits here on the day.
Smokes that ball right down the third baseline. Third baseman makes a lunging effort, gets a glove on it, but just out of his reach. Good piece of hitting there by Lionel Breeson. And an even better job, hustling down by the third baseman and make sure you keep Lionel Breeson at first base.
I'm being told that Papiamento is the second language in Aruba. Dutch and Papiamento, the two languages.
We just learned something.
Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. This will be Lennon Ashby.
California out to a 5-1 lead.
Ashby also singled back in the first inning. That pitch in the dirt.
Yeah, Ashby can swing it. Oh, that may leave. That may leave.
That one hit high and deep. And
It
it
does
is
leave.
gone. First home run hit to right field that we've seen in the tournament. It's a 2-run shot for Lennon Ashby. The right fielder puts a charge into this one. Just like that, it's 5-3 now.
Told you, I like his stand. I like his setup. He sits back there. He's got really good hands. A lot of, just very disciplined in the strike zone. And man, if you come middle into him, he is going to do some major damage to you. But the better thing is, if you go middle away, he's going to hit hard the other way. It's a really good approach right there.
Jorge Vrolik. Get the opportunity to step in, but we'll give you another look at this one. Rip the bat through the zone.
And look at those flags right now. Blowing right in that direction. Really good piece of hitting.
I think it almost shocks people when you see a ball hit that hard that direction, because the majority of the home runs here hit more towards left field.
That's true.
Got some big league pop on that one.
Yes, he did. Good thing for California, still have a 2-run lead. They have 2 outs. You attack this batter and try to get out of it.
Vrolik was the first out in the first inning. After the first 2 runners reached, he popped out to third base. We've seen a lot of good players in this tournament, Chris, but I don't think I've seen any better defensively than the third baseman from South Korea.
I'm going to agree with you. Uh-oh.
That one hit over to the dugout.
That
Everybody
ball's
okay?
in the dugout. Yeah, it looks like everyone's okay. We used to call that an ugly finder, you know? Ball finds the ugliest guy in the dugout there, man. Got to be careful on those. But I'm with you. Listen, after seeing the games, I still think that South Korean team, to me, is the most fundamentally sound team. The way they play defense, the way they run the bases, I really enjoy watching them play the game of baseball.
And it's kind of a surprise to us. It really is. I mean, because in previous years here, and sometimes we're that way. We get kind of stuck in a rut, and you start to expect things because of the way they've always played out. But usually that Asia Pacific team that shows up, they come, they play their 2 games, they end up in the consolation game, or they win 1 and then they go home. This is a team this year that, for all intents and purposes, looks like they could be vying for a championship Wednesday night.
That's right. That's right. And there goes Jorge Verola, just hammers a ball, fastball, middle away from him. He drives it hard in the left field. I go back to that first inning when he had, you mentioned it was a fly to third base, but they had runners on first and second, and he was bunting. That's your 3-hitter. The way this kid can swing the bat, there is no way in the first inning I'm bunting him. Let him swing the bat because he hits the ball so hard.
Francis comes to the plate now. He flew out to center field in his first plate appearance.
I just love talking baseball with people about, all this new sabermetric stuff and things. But I've kind of changed my views on all this bunting. I hate to give a free out away when it's not necessary. Especially early in the game. And I'm seeing a lot of coaches. I know Coach Onyx Aviles is really aggressive. He likes the bunt. He likes to get those runs early. I just get the feeling that when you do that, you're playing for the 1-run inning or maybe a 2-run inning instead of the big inning. I don't want to see a guy in the 3 or 4 hole drive a ball in the gap. I'd much rather see that.
You would have loved being a part of the broadcast last game then, because as a starting pitcher for Texas was struggling, Hoosier North, I was questioning a bunt call up here for that because
I was sitting in the stands doing the same thing.
It was a 3-0 count, and I'm making him prove that he can throw 2 strikes in a row first. As this one is a fly ball to center field. It'll be the 3rd out of the inning. Aruba, though, able to put 2 on the board here after the big home run from Lennon Ashby. They inch closer. It's a 2-run game here on MTC Sports.
Wouldn't it be sweet to happily live a life that's filled with glee and sing about how joyful it can be? I'd like to hear that.
Live life to its fullest every day with the highest level of primary care from Indiana University Health.
When you have your health, you have everything.
Indiana University Health. Schedule same-day primary care appointments at 1-888-IU-HEALTH.
Tutti came from Vader, removed it was. His wallet, smile it did. Ooh, at our Dente Dental.
Daily since 1969, Haley's Lock, Safe & Key has provided expertise and solutions when dealing with residential or commercial security needs. Whether you're looking for a safe, seeking access solutions, or in need of automotive keys, nobody can serve you better than Haley's.
One-on-one service and simply the best solutions we've been providing at Daily for more than 40 years.
Haley's Lock, Safe & Keys. Call, visit, or find us online. 2 locations, Crawfordsville and Lafayette.
You want to put a charge into a ball? You do it like this right here. This one ripped by Lennon Ashby over the right field fence. First home run we've seen hit that way. And I can probably count in the 5 years on one hand how many times.
We love to see you here at the Farmers Bank.
Good swing. Let's see, he gets the ball middle in. He gets his hips clear, get the bat head through the zone, and that's what happens when you do that. Look at that wind right now blowing towards right. If you're a left-handed hitter, you get a ball in right now. Whew, hit it a long way.
It's amazing how the wind can change over the course of a day.
I'm telling you, take over the course of a couple of innings.
Amen to that.
Here's our man Bubba.
Bubba Villegas reached on a fielder's choice in the first, got himself an RBI, knocking in a run from third.
Yadier Kalina needs to make sure he's throwing strikes early in the count this inning. Ooh. Down the count, 2-0.
Villegas, another one of those guys that's been productive for Chula Vista, California. 3 RBIs in the tournament for him, and he's done it off of 1 hit.
Wow. Was that hit a home run?
It was not.
It's good stuff there.
A double.
Oh, chased.
Swing and a miss there. Yeah, that pitch.
Fooled him big time on that one.
That told me right there that he made up his mind 30 seconds before that left the pitcher's hand that he was swinging no matter where it was at.
Yeah, I think he was guessing a little bit on that one. Good pitch.
This one down. Nice job behind the plate as well by the Aruba catcher, able to keep it in front of him and then apply the tag. That's Miguel Teal.
Yeah, Yadier, he's got a good off-speed pitch. Really good.
Catcher Garrett Taylor steps in. He was a strikeout victim back in the first. Going foul away. It's a good shot of one of the ball boys. Again, another one of the traditions here at the Colt World Series. They will race from each side typically.
Oh, good pitch. Just missed. Both pitcher and catcher aren't very satisfied with that call, or that non-call.
One count to Taylor. This one almost got him.
The hitter's trying to sell it. Saying, got my jersey. He's really trying to sell that one. If he's going to do it, though, he's got to do a better job. He's got to fall down and act like he got shot, you know?
This one ripped into left field. Probably a better result here than getting hit by a pitch because he'll be standing on at least second.
Yes, he is.
After this at bat.
And, folks, I have to take a break here and give a huge shout-out to Alex Igo and Clayton Jones. Sean Walker, look at this plate of ribs that just been handed to me. I don't know how I'm going to eat this. I'm going to excuse myself here, man. Holy moly.
I thought I smelled something.
Oh, man.
Smelled awful good coming in.
Wow. Don't even think about it, bud. Oh, man.
That's what the cough button's for. You just push it and you chew and then you're good. This one in the dirt. I'll tell you, you could make an all-defensive team here from the Colt World Series, and it might be made up of the third baseman from South Korea and then 8 catchers, because there have been some really good plays behind the play. These catchers keeping the ball in front of them.
I would agree. Catchers have been getting beat up in this tournament by their pitchers. They've earned their stripes back there this tournament so far.
Sang-Hoo Jung, number 6 for South Korea. That young man is having himself one heck of a tournament, not only at the plate, but defensively in the field too. And usually each year that we've done this, from professional perspective, you just call the game you see in front of you.
That's right.
From the baseball fan perspective, in the back of my mind, I'm going, man, I really love watching this kid play.
I hear you.
And he's one of them this year for sure for me.
Yeah, it's hard not to do this job we're doing, broadcasting these games, and not have favorites. Have some players that you really like watching play. And, you get those over the course of a few games. Like, man, I really like watching so-and-so play. So this is a lot of fun, that's for sure. Sean, I'm telling you, man, these ribs are smelling way too good. Wow.
Well, you're still 2 outs away from at least a quick break to take a few bites. 3-1 count, 1 out. This one slapped towards first base. It will stay fair. There's your second out of the inning. And I literally mean your.
I wasn't going to comment on that, but hey, I'll take it.
That'll bring up the 9-hitter in Brody Romero. Runner did advance there as the ball was hit towards the right side of the field. So Taylor now stands 90 feet away. 2-run game right now, 5-3.
It's going to warrant a visit from the coach, I should say. That's an interesting time to do that.
Colina seemed like he's starting to find his rhythm. He has a strikeout in this game.
I agree.
And then just induced the ground ball there.
I don't know about that timing.
You got to love, too, when you're in the bottom of the third and we already have our lineups for game number 4. Cannot wait.
No kidding. Look at they just had the camera on the Smith girls. Smith family have hosted. Look at Owen, her little brother. I mean, that is, talking about a tremendous family. Claire, Olivia, Owen, their mom, Jane, Dad, John, their older brother Carson Smith. They have hosted really the Puerto Ricans for the last 20 years or so, and now they said, hey, we really love hosting the Puerto Rican team, but since they're not here, we're going to take on some of the Aruban kids, and they've done that, and they do it proudly every year. So just a tremendous, great family. I've coached their son Carson for several years, coming up through the McCutcheon system. Just great people, great people.
The delivery in the dirt. So the conversation on the mound didn't warrant a pitching change necessarily.
Not only that, it delayed me getting to these ribs. So let's go, Yadier Kalina. You and I can become really good friends if you can get it out here quickly. It's a good pitch.
Inside part of the plate. 1-1 count, 2 outs. Pitch, same spot.
I cannot tell if that's a breaking ball or if that's a fastball.
It doesn't look like it's got a lot of velocity on it, but there's not any movement there.
Yeah, see, you're right. You're right. It's hard to tell. I think I'm going to have to look at the monitor to try to see, because I'm trying to watch it live.
Some kind of change-up?
I'm not sure.
That one popped up.
Still hard to tell.
Foul territory. First baseman gives chase.
Did he catch it?
And makes a
nice
great play right in front of our first base camera. Kevin Gasso, you are fired if you don't have that replay. Great job there by Aruba. Third out recorded. We'll step aside. We'll let Chris enjoy his ribs.
Since 1969, Haley's Lock, Safe, and Key has provided expertise and solutions when dealing with residential or commercial security needs. Whether you're looking for a safe, seeking access solutions, or in need of automotive keys, nobody can serve you better than Haley's.
One-on-one service and simply the best solutions. We've been providing it daily for more than 40 years.
Haley's Lock, Safe, and Keys. Call, visit, or find us online. 2 locations, Crawfordsville and Lafayette.
There's still pizza back there, or is it gone? Is there any pizza still in there, Drew? Is that it? Yeah, see what else we got. We're back. Welcome back here on MTC Sports. Chris was rocking some ribs here, and I was asking for some leftover pizza. That's what you do, though, when you're in game number 3 of 4 headed your way, is you try to eat during the breaks the best you can. Taking in the fans here at the stadium. That was a tremendous play by the first baseman for Aruba. Really just risking life and limb there as Keanu Vanderlinden makes a great play in foul territory. Thank you, sir. As pizza gets delivered up here in the press box, and everybody at home is salivating now that we've been talking about ribs and pizza.
Taking a good look at the fans there. Ready to get back to action. And again, a major shout out to young Clay Jones, and as we call him, Baby Igo, for the delivery of the just nice, tender baby back ribs.
Sound like you could have a commercial spokesman for it.
Good stuff.
Aruba finds themselves down by 2. It'll be Vanderlinden, Barry, and Teal. Vanderlinden, how many times do we say this? We say it every game. Makes a great defensive play. Due up first in the inning.
Yes, he
I'm
is.
calling a base hit right here.
I'm not going to argue with you on that.
Always happens. Swing and a miss.
Well, that swing wasn't swinging for a base hit. He's trying to make this game 5-4.
Out in the dirt. 1-1 count.
Great job by Garrett Taylor back there. Again, I love to see catchers working on their craft even when there's not runners on base. No one on. To me, that's the best time to work on your dropping and blocking, and he did a terrific job right there. Shout out to Garrett Taylor. Very good.
This one, chopper towards short. Shortstop there. He'll throw across the diamond, and he will get the out. Makes a liar out of me. Vanderlinden retired.
Well, Sean, it is Sunday today. So here's your perfect Sunday hop. The nice chopper to the shortstop. Easily handled. Strong throw for the put out at first base. First out of the inning.
Since you seem to have all the power getting ribs delivered up here to you, maybe you should ask for a couple elfin ears, and maybe we'll get them.
Well,
Rashi Berry.
This rib situation was kind of negotiated before the game started, so that's how that worked.
From St. Nicholas. Enjoys playing basketball as his other sport.
Uh-oh. Who's his favorite player? Please be. Please be.
Russell Westbrook is his favorite basketball player.
I thought it was going to be that number 23 guy from the Cavaliers. What's his name?
No. That was in yesterday's news. Enjoys Robinson Cano and the New York Yankees.
Oh, man. I was telling my son Jacob about that this morning. He was cracking up, Sean.
The guys on the crew will tell you that I've got another name for him as well. I'm not necessarily a LeBron James basketball fan.
How can you not be?
I'm just not. I liked him when he was younger. Something changed for me, and I don't know what it was, but I'm just not a fan anymore.
And the guy, I don't understand where all the, and I'm not saying that you have it, but there's so much vitriol for the guy. When oh, nice. Oh, no.
Pulled him off the bag. Couldn't get back down in time after making the catch.
I want to see a replay on that because I'm not sure. It looked like he jumped. He may have just kind of lifted up and got on his tippy toes. I don't know if the first baseman came off the bag, but either way, that is a terrific play by your shortstop. Ranging in the hole, makes a strong throw that's a little bit high. Look at the play there. Plants, throws. Let's see if he jumps. He did jump. I'm sorry. And that's a great call. So he did come off the bag. Umpire made a terrific call. He's right on it. So, umpire, I'm sorry.
Miguel Teal steps in now. He hit into a 5-4-3 double play his last time up. I agree LeBron James is good for basketball. I agree that LeBron James is awesome for his community. All the work he does with the youngsters. Those things I don't deny. I'm just not a fan as a basketball player anymore.
Interesting. Oh, another ball hit to hard in the hole there. It's going to get through for a base hit. Now we have runners on first and second with one out.
Runners advance, as Chris alluded to there, on the single. Teal gets his first hit of the day.
I'll just close out our LeBron James conversation. The guy to me is special. I mean, he's an excellent defender. He can defend almost every position on the court. Great passer. He can score the ball when needed. Some would question his leadership. I really don't. I mean, I just think he's had so much pressure on him from day one. Oh, what a terrific bunt there by Davion Dial. I mean, he bunted so perfectly it couldn't be fielded. I mean, he got it right past the pitcher. He got all the way to the shortstop, but that now, he's already at first base by the time it's fielded. So now you have the bases loaded, one out. No runs scored yet, but this is a perfect opportunity for Aruba to jump back in and get this, even tie the score up or go down by one run.
Yadier Colina comes to the plate. An opportunity here to help his own cause. Try to regain the lead or at least tie things up with a single.
So that's 3 consecutive singles here for Aruba. We're not surprised. We saw that all day yesterday, right?
Bats starting to wake up here in the 4th inning.
That's right. They're showing you they can play a little small ball as well. Yesterday we just saw them hammer the ball all over the yard. Lay down a bunt a couple times here today.
say big at bat here. They bring in the corners. They leave the middle infield at double play depth. Hit to third or first, and they'll attempt to come home to get the lead runner before throwing back to first to get the double play that way.
That was interesting. Did you see that? The runner at first base and runner at second base actually like fakes to hold the bag, but so I immediately thought suicide squeeze. I looked down at the third base and he was not running, so I don't know what the purpose of that would be.
I know when I saw a couple of them moving at the same time, I thought the same thing. I about said, here they go.
This is a big pitch here, Sean. 2-0, bases loaded, 1 out.
In there for a strike. Another hitter's pitch coming here.
It
at
is,
2-1.
and I'm telling you, if I'm Garrett Taylor, if I catch this ball here, if I get a fastball on the outside corner, I'm going to snap throw this ball down to first base and see if I can get that runner down there at first. I mean, it's a risky play, but I would try it.
That one up, now 3-1. This is the situation you didn't want to be in.
That's right.
If you're Schmid, because there's nowhere to put the runner in the batter's box.
Well, even more importantly,
So you know fastball's coming right here.
That's right. Oh.
And their first strike might have had the take sign on. But now you've seen one and you know what he's coming with here on the next one.
That's right. And you have Lionel Breeson up next, who's already 2 for 2 on the day. This is a really, really big pitch.
Got him. And Taylor pumps his fist behind the plate. Let his pitcher know that was beautiful.
So obviously I don't know if Yadier Kalina was given the take sign on a 3-1 count. If he were, I'm not a big fan of it because, again, there's not many better hitters counts than 3-1. And even if you turn him loose there, even if you swing and miss it, to me it helps your timing. So then when you get to that 3-2 pitch, you've timed it up, so you should not swing through that 3-2 pitch like he did there. So we don't know if he was given a take sign there, but either way, you have 2 outs now with the bases loaded.
Breeson steps in already 2 for 2 on the day. He scored a pair of runs for Aruba. Not been able to get him out. And he came into today 3 for 3, so he's now 5 for 5 in the tournament, still hitting 1,000.
Yeah, I don't think he's phased very much by the Colt World Series.
This one
That's
hit.
going to sit. That's
a
another
flare
hit.
Into left field.
That's
One
gonna
run
score, too.
scores. Oh,
That's a strong
run
throw.
comes in. We are now tied at 5. Breeson continues his awesome hitting prowess here in this tournament.
Sean, you're talking about having favorites in the tournament. He's doing a good job at becoming one of my favorites. He's just productive.
Definitely putting his name in the hat for all tournament team at this point in time.
And guess who's lurking now? Who steps in the batter's box? Last time he stepped in that batter's box, he hit one over the right field wall. So I'm thinking Lennon Ashby is looking for a ball, middle in that he can drive again. If I'm Garrett Taylor, I'm going to make him beat me the opposite field. I'm going to try to paint the outside corner on him. The problem is he can hit it hard that way as well. And he just drives a ball center field. That kid's a flat-out hitter. He can flat-out hit.
Boy, the bounce that takes, a high kick too, and it doesn't give the center fielder much of an opportunity to plant his feet and make a strong throw home.
I mean, look at this piece of hitting right here. This is a left-handed hitter. He does not try to do too much. Gets the ball middle away. Good extension there. Drives a hard line drive. It's a little slicing away from center fielder for base hit. Gets him another RBI.
Aruba trailed in this game for the last couple innings, and now their bat's coming alive here as they've tied things up and now taken the lead. Putting 3 on the board, and the threat is not over. 2 outs. Still runner in scoring position out there at second. You got the 3-hitter in Vrolikup who hit a single the last time he stepped to the dish.
Well, this is what I wanted to see. I mean, I want to see if this Aruban team was for real, and I want to see if those at-bats would carry over from yesterday to today. I'm telling you what, they are not disappointing. I mean, their top 2 or 3 hitters can absolutely swing it. They are putting on a clinic. Lennon Ashby, I mean, man, oh man, are you swinging the bat.
Good shot of Shea Goodpaster down there running our third base camera. He's got a pair of umbrellas.
Man, that's a nice setup he's got going right there.
Almost looks like he should have just brought his recliner from home.
I'm telling you.
Krabby Mike's in the background.
I think that's Krabby Mike right there. Listen, I've had 2 Dickens dogs already in this tournament. They've been outstanding.
One 0 count here. Conversation ended and Schmid stays in the game. Trying to get that final out of the inning.
2-0 count. Again, this is a situation where we talked about yesterday. The 2-0 count as a hitter, you can't be late here, right? If you're going to swing at a fastball, you have to ensure that you get the bat head out in front of the zone. You cannot be late. You got to square this thing up with the bat head out in front. Oh, wow. That first runner on first base just put his teammate in. Oh, they called a ball. I think the pitcher got, it just froze the pitcher.
I don't think he stepped off the right way on the mound.
You're
here.
right.
Let's take a look at it again.
Oh, he definitely, he kind of stutter stepped, started falling off the mound. Sure did. He never stepped off.
That back foot there that goes forward has to go back
That's
off
right.
of the rubber. He has to step back first.
And even in that situation, he almost, if he would have tried the pickoff move he was attempting to do, that would have been a balk as well, because that was like an attempting. He was attempting to pick off a guy in unoccupied base. He was attempting to pick off at third base because that runner at second took off. Can't do that.
So runners advance. For Schmid, it means nothing if you get the batter here, but you're down 3-0 in the count. I think you would strategically pitch around Vrolik right here. They do not, but the flare to left field
Get out
gets
of
the fly ball and gets him out of the inning. 3-0 count, get the fly ball, get out of the inning. 6-5 your score. Aruba puts 3 on the board here in the 4th. 5 hits in the inning. Back with more baseball on MTC Sports.
We love to see you here at the Farmers Bank. However, we know there are times you need to bank on your schedule, wherever you may be. With the Farmers Bank mobile banking app, you can check balances, transfer funds, pay bills, and now you can also securely deposit checks with your smartphone by simply taking a picture of the check. Download our mobile banking app today. The Farmers Bank, your local bank, your mobile bank, your bank for life.
All the highlights, all the breakdowns, all the games,
all the analysis, all the live look-ins.
MLB Tonight, bringing you closer to the game. All the time. All the time. All the time. All the time. MLB Tonight, every night. Only on MLB Network.
Sights and sounds of the ballpark. Flags blowing in the wind, beautiful sunny skies, and Chris Walker chomping on the ribs in my ear. 6-5 your score here from Lowe Stadium. We got a great game here in game number 3 with still one more to go for you this evening.
Back to the top of the order for Chula Vista.
Down in there for a strike. A 1 count. Swing here. May got just enough of it. Throw across the diamond. Nice play by the third baseman.
Outstanding play.
Jarek Francis Shows off some great speed and arm on
Check
this
out
play,
this
Chris.
ball. I think he caught this in foul territory. I think that would have been – that's a foul ball. That's a foul ball. But Aruba will take it.
Absolutely. One out in the inning now. Let's look at what's at stake for these two teams. Winner has a bye. They won't play again until Tuesday. They'll stay in the winner side of the bracket. The loser will get Hoosier North in an elimination game. That will be the first game that still counts in the tournament tomorrow at 5. There will be a consolation game at 2:30 that as of now, we are on the docket to cover. So we'll have 3 games for you tomorrow. First one starting at 2:30.
Ooh, fair ball down
This
the line.
one
That's
ripped
going to be a double, at least a double.
down the line. Cazares into second. Nice piece of hitting there from Elliot Cazares.
Sean, I just got a text message from my national anthem singer. She's here already for the last game, so I'm pumped.
Would you like when you can check the do list off?
That's right. Her name's Maddie Wallace, and she is tremendous. A McCutcheon grad. She does a tremendous job.
Call game with Sean, check. Make sure my national anthem singer is here, check.
That's right.
Enjoy some nice tasty ribs at the ballpark, check.
That is, all 3 of those are absolutely correct.
This one in on the hands, fights it off, lifts it into
Oh,
right
that's trouble.
field.
That's trouble.
And with the wind, gets a little help all the way to the 355
That's
sign.
going to be a triple. That's a triple. Man, we've seen a lot of triples in this. Wow, look at the arm by the shortstop.
3 bases for Fisher Pyatt. RBI for Fisher Pyatt, his 3rd in the game. Great piece of hitting.
Just got that ball, got the bat head out there, and right fielder's playing pretty shallow. Ball beats him. Fisher Pyatt can run. That's the most beautiful play in baseball, triple.
Gianni Cavaco steps in now. 1 for 1 on the day, couple of RBIs. He also reached on a walk. Tie ball game, 6-all. Aruba, California, bottom of the 4th.
Good
Swing
pitch.
and a miss. 1-1. That one down, chasing that one as well.
Yeah, it just fouls off a breaking ball there.
For Cavaco, a potential 3rd RBI in the game, standing 90 feet away. This one hit off the end of the bat. Second baseman already
whoa.
playing in, and they'll make the play.
The first baseman wasn't on the base there, but he's still able to catch it and get back there and get the out. But see the ball just kind of hit off the end of the bat there. Second baseman Fields is able to lick the runner back at third base so he doesn't advance and score. But I don't know what the first baseman was doing there. I think he got caught buying a ticket. He wasn't paying attention right there.
He became a fan.
He sure did. Hey, if you're on that field, you are not a spectator. You have a job to do every time that ball's put in play.
Eric Nakano.
Going to get another visit from the coach to the mound.
Multiple times this has happened with 2 outs. You do have that runner on third there, so if you're just trying to obviously communicate what they want to do defensively, I doubt we'll see a pitching change here. We do have a player warming up in the bullpen down for Aruba. For Nakano, single back in the first, was put out in the second. 1 for 2 on the day. Coming up next, it'll be the Lafayette All-Stars in Mexico. That's actually game number 12 for you. There we go. 3 straight days of baseball, 4 games apiece. That'll have us all jet lagged just a little bit without ever leaving the ground.
So 2 outs here, runner on third base.
Meeting of the minds is over. Coach still out there directing traffic for the outfield. He'll shape the center fielder up a little bit more straight away.
I tell you what, center fielder Rashi Berry should probably take a couple steps back. He is really shallow for the 5-hitter.
Nakano, a lefty as well, and we've seen the wind change now, blowing out to right field. What looks like would be routine lazy fly balls are really carrying today. Happened to left field yesterday, now going to right field today.
That's right, and that swing there by Eric Nakano, again, he wasn't swinging just for an RBI single. He was swinging to knock both runs in, himself and the runner on third base. If he can lift that ball to right field, he's going to get one. They're going to try to paint the corner outside.
That one fouled away.
Fouled off the third base side.
Nakano, no RBI for the game. Opportunity to get one and put his team in front.
Good pitch. Even better job by Miguel Teal to block that ball so it didn't get it to the backstop and give up a run. Great work by the catcher, Sean, as you commented on earlier. Seeing a lot of tremendous work by the catchers in this tournament.
Nice thing for the catchers this week is the temperature is not extremely hot.
No, I agree with you.
So you're seeing still those cat-like reflexes even later into the games as we go.
Right. Right. Yeah, it has been great weather for this tournament. No real rain issues. Temperature has not been too blazing hot. It's been great.
This one scoots away, but you see the speed. And the nice thing is he's able to block it where it caroms down the third baseline.
That's right.
Keeps the runner there. That was ball 4, though. Bubba Villegas will now step in, number 14. Reached on a fielder's choice in the first inning, struck out in the third. None of that matters if he comes through the base hit right here for California to put his team back in front.
That's right.
Bubba stands in. Colina delivers. Outside part of the plate for a strike.
And I wonder how well Nakano runs. I mean, love to see him try to get into scoring position here for this at bat. Doesn't look like they were thinking about it though. Oh, nice pick.
Teal backhands that one as he was just trying to get his body over in front of it.
Yeah, it's not how you draw it up if you're a coach and block it or catch the ball. But hey, it's effective. Nonetheless, it's effective.
Beautiful job by the grounds crew this week. In between games, getting the field back in order and ready to play for the next one. Excuse me, swing here, fouled off. One-two count.
1-2 count, 2 outs, runners on first and third.
Villegas now with the 2 strikes will have to protect anything close.
Yes, he will. Great Another great, oh.
This one gets away. Teal throws home. The tag comes up high on the shoulder.
I'll tell you what, here's what I'm going to tell you on that play there. Tremendous job again by Miguel Teal and dropping and blocking that ball, but it carries a little bit further than normal, but he hustles after it. And I'm telling you, if Yadier Kalina is not sulking and he hustles to cover the plate, that ball, Miguel Teal has a chance to throw the ball to him. See, he's late to the plate. If he gets to the plate in time, that's an out.
Absolutely.
Right? So again, if you're a young player and you're watching this game, guys, you have to hustle at all times. If he hustles to the plate and he's in position, that's an out. You're out of the inning. Now you're trailing the game. You're losing 7-6. And look at that.
And then they get the strikeout.
Exactly.
Strikeout comes for the third out, but damage done. California leads by 1. Top of the 5th inning. When we return.
I would like to think of myself as being a specialist in farm insurance because that's what I use as a farmer, is insurance. Crop insurance, I know the importance of carrying high limits of liability. Price is important. It's got to be affordable. It's got to be a main part of my operation and operating costs because I can't afford to have a loss without coverage.
Pony baseball began in the summer of 1951 with the organization of the original Pony League in Washington, Pennsylvania. The league was originally designed to help transition 13 and 14-year-old players from the Little League Diamond to the regulation-sized Diamond. Today, more than 500,000 players participate in the Pony organization annually in the United States and in more than 25 countries around the world. For more information on Pony baseball, go to pony.org. Don't miss Pony baseball for the world. Pure baseball, pure pony.
I can't hear you. Welcome back here to the Colt World Series. California 7, Aruba 6. In a game this tight, it may come down to the little things. Chris, you hate to pick on somebody, but the pitcher in Colina on that last wild pitch, if he hustles, you pointed it out, you probably have the out at home plate. You save the run, you're still in a 6-6 ball game.
Guys, there's a couple things in baseball that are pet peeves of mine. You do not have to be good to have a good attitude and to hustle, right? You don't have to have any talent to hustle on the baseball field. And that's a prime case of a situation where I understand you're upset you threw a ball in the dirt. But as a pitcher, if you just do your job, hustle in to cover the plate, you get the out, you're out of the inning, it's still a tie ball game, right? Now, the game's not over by any stretch of the imagination. There's still a lot of game to be played, but you're giving up free runs, and you just can't afford to do that in a game like this. It's a one-run ball game.
Chris, I completely agree. I know you do some coaching. I used to before my life got as hectic as it is now. And that was the very first thing I said on the first day of practice. I can teach you how to play the game. You have to want to.
That's right.
I can't teach you how to want to. You have to want to.
That's right.
This one hit towards third. Throw over in time. Nice play defensively again. Francis retired. He's the third baseman for Aruba. He gets retired by the third baseman.
Bounding round ball to third base, and he's a pretty slick fielder over there. Sets his feet, makes a strong throw for the easy out. One up, one down.
Gianni Cavaco makes a nice defensive play there.
It's pretty smooth over there at third base.
Keanu Vanderlinden steps in. He's grounded out twice to the shortstop.
That was a pretty nasty breaking ball there by. Do we have a new pitcher? I think Fisher Pyatt is our pitcher now. Did we miss that? Yeah.
They did. They snuck one in on us.
That's right.
So Fisher Pyatt comes in relief.
Ouch. Oh. Hopefully that hit him in his keister, not in his ribs, because I thought, okay, he got him in his back, so he's all right.
He says it still hurts. We have more ribs.
Yeah, Sean, this is for you this time.
Oh, my goodness.
Thank you, guys. Just got another special delivery. I guess John Ripke wanted to be put on the airwaves, folks. But that is this is a great plate of ribs. That's right.
I'll let the hardworking guys on the cameras look at the ribs. How about that? They're going to get a pinch runner here as he did take that one in the backside.
Tell you what, you don't want to go sit down on that thing, let it knot up on you. You want to keep moving, you know?
So Fisher Pyatt came in to pitch. We'll try to figure out all the changes as they happen, as that one definitely snuck in on us there in between innings. Rashi Berry steps in now. That
Good
pitch
pitch.
up in the zone, but a good pitch.
Woohoo.
That's where you want to miss. Miss high enough they can't hurt you.
Tell you what, I was hitting. I'm going to try to hurt you on that one. He swung it, and that one pitch was worse. That's going to stay in play. Fly out to the first baseman.
Nicely done in foul territory for the second out of the inning.
And that ball's a little higher and away, and he can't get the bat head to it, and that bat head drags to the zone. That leads to a fly ball to the first baseman for the easy out. Second out of the inning. Brings up the catcher, who's been really working his butt off today, Miguel Teal. He's had a really good game defensively.
For those of you that are tuning in looking for the Lafayette All-Stars and the team from Mexico, that one will be next following this game, approximately 30 minutes after the completion.
Yes, it is.
Here in the top of 5. Still a couple innings left before we call this one complete.
Oh, good pitch. Man, Fisher Pyatt's got a nice breaking ball. And I'm telling you what, the umpire's being fooled by it right now as well as the hitter.
That one up. 3-0 count. Delivery. That one inside and about got him.
I think it did get him.
Did get him. Never saw a signal from the umpire. That's what I was looking for. Ball 4 anyway. Watch this one here. Spins him all the way around, and it did just graze. You see his jersey move right there. Watch the yellow.
Yep, sure did.
So Teal says, guys, I'm already getting beat up behind the plate enough in my catcher's gear. Now he gets hit by pitch here.
No kidding. There's a strike one.
Davion Diol, the pitcher yesterday. Second baseman today for Aruba. 1 for 2 at the plate. Single, came around and scored a run in his last appearance. This one hit between 5 and 6.
Oh.
You're going to get a run coming home. The cutoff, the relay, not in time. And we got a tie ball game once again.
Yes, we do.
Walks, hit batsmen,
Yep.
things of that nature will come back to haunt you. Errors.
Yes, they did. Okay, folks, we're going to watch this replay here, and this is no criticism at all because the shortstop out there, Luna, is having a really good game. But that's one of those plays, the situation with 2 outs, okay? That's what I like to tell my middle infielders. You got to get dirty. You got to keep the ball on the infield. If he dives, if he extends on his dive and just knocks it down, you're not going to throw the runner out at first base or get a force out at second base. All you're trying to do there is keep the ball in the infield because if you do, that runner's not going to score from second base. He's not going to score home. And so that's, again, it's little, but as these kids continue to develop and grow in their baseball careers, you have to understand the situation. 2 outs, that kind of situation, when you can reach the baseball, you have to dive, keep it on the infield.
Such a mental game.
Yes, it is.
90% of the work is done before the pitch is ever
Absolutely.
thrown. Knowing where you're going to go with the ball, what happens if it's hit here. And you can have a million scenarios play out in your head, but you got to know what you're doing ahead of time.
You got it. You got it.
Congratulations to Ichiro joining the 3,000 hit club today.
Flat out swing it.
That news just came in. There's also breaking news out of Canton, Ohio. Evidently they're having trouble with the field. They may not have the Hall of Fame game tonight. We'll try to get more details on that.
Wonder what the trouble is. Rain? Too much water?
Evidently, we are hearing that the field was tore up from last night's ceremonies.
That's a problem. If you party too hard on the field, yeah, if you party too hard on the field the night before and you can't play the game that you're supposed to play the next day, that's a problem.
Yeah, it sure is.
Picked him, but he's going to be safe at third base.
And then the wild throw there, you got to know you just got to eat it. They get a lucky hop back here.
That's right.
So stolen base going from second to third. Runner will also advance from first to second.
Well, that's the situation there. When you do the inside turn and you pick off, if you see that runner break, you got to remember as a pitcher, you don't have to throw the ball. If you just do your inside turn and step off the rubber, then you get him in a rundown. But when he threw that ball behind the runner, there was no chance the second base was going to be able to throw him out throw him out at third base.
This is Juan Carlos Hernandez stepping in here in a 2-1 count. Hitting in the pitcher spot, Yadier Kalina.
Base hit through the box.
Back up the middle. One run
scores.
Two. Second run will score. And a base hit will advance to second on the air in center field.
It's a great call by the coach of Arua with that pinch hitter there, knowing his team. Juan Carlos Hernandez comes in, base hit right back through the box, hard ground ball, drives in a couple runs, then he advances to second base on a throw.
That'll roll him back over to the top with Lionel Breeson, the one man you definitely didn't want to see in this inning.
No
Still
kidding.
hitting 1,000 for the tournament. 3 singles on the day already.
It's really been a back and forth game.
All of this work has been done with 2 outs in the inning.
That's right.
The delivery. This one up.
Three for 3 on the day.
Breeson loads him some Xander Bogaerts.
He's playing a lot like Xander Bogaerts today.
Went down his own ball, too.
Those Red Sox got some young, good-looking players. Bogaerts, Mookie Betts. Those are guys, Jackie Bradley Jr. These guys can really play the game.
Any baseball player named Mookie is okay in my book. Go back to the old school with Mookie Blaylock.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's basketball, though, isn't it, with Mookie Blaylock?
Yeah, basketball.
Point guard, yeah.
So I'm looking for what, Mookie Wilson?
Ah, there's baseball. Wild pitch.
Wild pitch gets the runner to third. A hit now guarantees that RBI for Breeson.
Breeson's not the biggest guy by any means, but man, he's He can play the game. Very productive. Oh, good pitch.
Going in the first strike. 3-2, 2 outs. Breeson being a little more selective in this at bat.
He is. I like his chances, though.
This one slapped up in the air. Second baseman retreating,
Nice
and
play.
makes the play.
Nice play.
Breeson finally retired. That's the first time he's been retired in the entire tournament. 9-7 Aruba, able to take the lead here in the top of the fifth. We'll be back and see if Chula Vista can answer when we return on MTC Sports.
Since 1980, Phoenix Lawn and Garden has been family owned and operated. For over 30 years, the Thomases have provided reliable, quality brand name products and services to their customers. Let's face it, you don't make it this far in this industry with anything less. Generation after generation. From the initial sale through the life of the purchase, Phoenix is there every step of the way. Thomas's Phoenix Lawn and Garden, where we make tall grass short.
We chose Haley's for our video surveillance needs because we've had great luck with them on the lock, safe, and key side. And when we found out that they also do video surveillance, we right away knew that we could trust Rick and his team over there. I would definitely recommend Haley's Lock, Safe, and Key to any business owner. They take great care of you. They have good, fair prices, and service after the sale is tremendous.
For security solutions and unbeatable support after the sale, visit Haley's in Lafayette and Crawfordsville.
Wow. Those ribs are awesome. As we come back here to the 2016 Colt World Series. Aruba 9-7 over California. It's been a back and forth game, seesaw battle.
Sean, just like you've suggested to me a couple good things to eat, those wings from Pepe's, for Dick and Dog from Krabby Mike's, these ribs are just ridiculous. Man, I have to stop. I'm telling you.
I'm going to leave some. I'm going to share some with the guys.
Well, they better hurry up and get up here.
The only reason why is because I'm about half filled up over pizza. Or with pizza. There's a good shot of Kevin Gashill, one of our guys today, out on the base paths. Been back here behind the scenes as well. Directed a couple of games for us in the series. And you get in a situation where you basically do the marathon thing. You'll see guys play musical chairs here on the crew. They like to have a lot of fun. Good shot of Wes Wolf. He's been with us for a few years.
Catcher Garrett Taylor leading off.
Taylor leads things off, as Chris just alluded to. That one fouled away.
I think that got a piece of him there.
It looks like we'll try to get to the change in the pitcher here. It's number 13, Norangelo Jacobus. Will be the new pitcher for Aruba. Norangelo. Just need to say that a little faster.
There you go.
Norangelo
That's right. That's
Jacobus.
right. Good pitch.
Slapped into center field. Nice piece of hitting from Garrett Taylor. Been impressed with him at the plate here in the tournament as well.
Just kind of reaches out. Actually, probably wasn't his best swing. Try to pull an outside pitch a little bit, but you keep that bat through the zone a long time, and you're able to still get enough of the barrel out there to get it in the outfield. And he did that. Good job by Garrett Taylor. As you said, another good-looking young player.
For Taylor's second hit on the day, he's got a single and a double to his credit. Runner at the plate right now, or the batter at the plate. It's number 34.
It's a new hitter.
New hitter. It'll be Ben Hart. He'll come in and hit in Garcia's spot. We saw Ben Hart play in the first game for Chula Vista, California.
I like this Chula Vista team. They only have 3 subs. Make it easy on us.
I believe Ben was actually the starting pitcher that day. If I just go straight off of memory's sake, he was. He and Luna both pitched in that first game for California. Hart smokes this one towards the right-hand side. These are 2 teams that can just absolutely hit the ball.
I'm telling you.
Right fielder bobbles it just enough that it allows the advance there from Taylor to third.
Gonna be a base hit and an E9 on the bobble by the right fielder. Hart just slaps it in the right field there in between the first and second baseman. Right fielder comes charging hard. Ball takes a hop on. Actually, just doesn't stay down on it. And that gives the runner that's going to second an opportunity to advance to third. So now you have first and third, no outs. So now Chula Vista's got something going.
Adrian Vallejo now pinch hit here in the 5th inning. Runners on the corners. Vallejo represents the go-ahead run at this point in time now. This has been a game, honestly, it was like you score, we score. You score, we score. It's been back and forth on the scoreboard.
There's the youngest, my youngest child there walking across the concourse. Well, not the concourse, but the stands there. Well, she's up to no good, I can tell. That's my 9-year-old.
If she takes after you, then we already knew that coming in. That pitch in the dirt, 2-0. And a conversation will come out and happen again. Aruba's coach been out multiple times to talk on the mound. He's worn a path back and forth from that dugout to the mound.
I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Ground crew is going to have to ask him to stay behind and help get the field ready. Going to tear up the grass.
That's probably the most animated we've seen him so far, though, as he's come out.
Well, I mean, there's only so much you can do, right? I mean, it's different when you come out after you take the lead. You come out and walk the first couple of hitters, but they haven't done that. The first couple of hitters got base hits. I mean, some things you just can't you can't be upset with.
Vallejo watches this one all the way in. We've seen this a handful of times in the tournament where the runner gets caught between first and second. They attempt to try to score the run home.
He's out.
Got him. Executed.
Oh, well
perfect.
executed. They got. Oh!
Just snuck the leg in. That's a
he
good
did.
call.
I'm with you, Sean. They actually had to throw there in time, but the tag was too high. I'm right with you, but that is very well executed by the Aruba team.
Finally, a team throws this early. They run it back. They wait to see what happens. The hard throw here. And then right here, coming home in enough time to actually make the play.
Yep.
And almost doomsday right here. And there you see it. Gets the foot in.
Under the tag. Sure was. Okay, now.
I'm not a fan of that. I've seen it so many times in this tournament. Can we talk about that for a minute?
I was just going to. I'm glad you're doing it because I don't want to be the one that's second guessing them. But
you've got runners on the corners with no outs. You have a pitcher or a batter at the plate ahead in the count. And we attempt this. I'll get in a pickle out here between first and second to try to sneak the run in at home battle. You're hitting the ball all over the field. Let the batter do the work.
That's right. I think coach is kicking himself at it right now because now this guy just walked. I can tell by the first base coach his actions, his body language, and he's like, why did we do that? Because now you'd be sitting bases loaded, no outs right now. Instead, you have first and second with 1 out.
If you're going to go, but you can't go halfway and induce the pickle on purpose.
And then you get a fly ball here to your first baseman for the out.
Able to make the play. So you go from first and third, no outs, to first and second with 2 outs, no runs scored.
And you could have been bases loaded, no outs, right? So that is a tough turn of events right there. I'm going to go ahead and say it. This is one of those innings where if Chula Vista does not score here, that's going to be deflating, okay, big time, because this inning, more than any, looked like this would be a big inning for the Chula Vista team.
Could be a defining moment of this game.
That's
Elliot
right.
Cazares steps in. His favorite sport is football. I'll tell you what, he's a pretty good baseball player as well. Got a good build to him, though.
Yes.
For a football player.
2 for 2 on the day with a walk. Been on base 3 times, scored twice, and got to third base once. So he's not content with just getting on base. He likes touching all 4. I like that.
Good shot at Elliott.
Ooh.
That pitch up, 3-1.
Curveball there, dropped it in there, but a little bit high, crossed high. That's one of those pitches I tell my hitters, man. Those are the hanging curveballs. Those are the ones you hit a long way. A good curveball is not supposed to be hit.
This one,
Let's hit in the left field.
Runners advance. Load them up now for the number 3 hitter and Fisher Pyatt.
Have a day, Mr. Cazares. Breaking ball, he waits on, just drives it hard in the 5-6 hole. Very nicely done. And guess who's stepping to the plate?
Fisher Pyatt with the opportunity here. He tripled in his last at bat and got himself an RBI. One swing could change the outlook of this game
big time,
tremendously.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Whew. Fastball outside corner, but he missed the play a little bit for ball 1.
Fisher rips this one into center. It'll score 1. They will stop the runner at third. A good, strong throw home. So station-to-station baseball, but it plates a run and an RBI here for Pyatt.
Very good swing.
Now 4 RBIs in the game for Fisher.
Have a day, Mr. Pyatt.
That'll bring up Keone Cavaco. Single in his first plate appearance. A couple of RBIs, came around to score. Reached via a walk and his last at bat grounded out to second base. Keone puts this one in the hole. Could be a tough play. They throw.
Oh, that is a tremendous play by your shortstop there.
Got her done. Third out of the inning recorded. But California inches 1 run closer. 9-8 your score. 6th inning headed your way on MTC Sports right after these messages.
Construction projects mean deadlines. At McAllister Machinery and the Cat Rental Store, we understand the challenges our customers face. That's why our team of professionals are here to help. From our knowledgeable support staff to our industry-leading service department, McAllister Machinery and the Cat Rental Store are here to make sure you get the right equipment delivered on time. Whether it's Cat equipment, JLG lifts, or Solaire air compressors, we carry it all. McAllister Machinery and the Cat Rental Store, helping build Indiana since 1945.
Wouldn't it be sweet to happily live a life that's filled with glee and sing about how joyful it can be?
Live life to its fullest every day with the highest level of primary care from Indiana University Health.
When you have your health, you have everything.
Indiana University Health. Schedule same-day primary care appointments at 1-888-IU-HEALTH.
Uh-oh. Those are the old freezies / snow cones, man. Those things look good. Several of my kids have had some of those out at the ballpark the last couple of days.
You gotta love it. You got a family affair going. Everybody got their own flavor.
That's right.
Exactly what they want. Nobody's got to share. That's what it's all about.
I'm telling you.
9-8 Aruba over California. Excuse me. Great opportunity to thank our sponsors for the tournament. All of them. We've got a handful of them, and I'm sure I will miss a few, but people, the likes of Lafayette Community Bank, Alcoa, IU Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine, Arnie's, the Visitors Bureau, Visit Lafayette, West Lafayette, the Eagles, Ivonics,
Getting
and
them all.
on and on and on. We got quite a few. Major League Baseball this week sending over the MLB Strike Zone.
Very cool stuff. And my man, Lennon Ashby's back at the plate. He's 3 for 3 on the day with a home run, 2 singles. Having himself a tournament.
So Lennon Ashby, aforementioned there by Mr. Chris Walker.
Oh, he check swung. Look, he knows it. Ah.
So he'll be retired for the first time today. Can't get the hiccups when we're starting to call it a broadcast here. That's not going to be any fun.
Better use that cough button.
It's a bad thing is you don't know exactly when it's going to happen.
Right.
Jorge Vrolik. Tell you what, I like Fisher Pyatt's tempo out there on
I'm
the mound.
telling you, man, he gets it and throws it.
This one hit back
It's going
up
to be
the
a tough
box.
play.
Second
Oh, nice
baseman
backhand.
Just can't do it in time.
Wow,
Strong
that's a
throw from the
strong
catcher.
arm. What stinks about that play is you're going to get a base hit out of it, but the second base is going to get an error on the overthrow.
So yeah, base hit here would have been there regardless, but the overthrow does happen.
I tell you what, Sean, is that still? That's so Garrett Taylor behind the plate. Because man, that arm is really strong.
That young man's only 14 years old. This one foul territory. Third baseman there to make the play.
There is no way a 14-year-old can throw a baseball like that.
Oh yeah, it just happened.
That's insane. Looks like my eye. Actually, no, I think Garrett Taylor may have moved. No, I'm sorry. That is.
Vanderlinden steps in, was hit by a pitch in the last inning. He came around to score. Aruba, California, both had good showings in their first games.
Sure did.
They are battling back and forth. Neither team wants to lose here in this one. This hit right back up the middle. They're going to send a runner from second, and there won't even be a play at the plate.
Man, they are good.
RBI single for Vanderlinden.
Just so clutch. So clutch. Keanu Vanderlinden just takes this ball and drives it right back through the box. No play for your shortstop. RBI single. Man, they just go station to station.
Rashi Berry. One of my favorite names of the tournament.
Oh, that ball smoked. Center fielder's right up. Oh, that beat him. Wow.
This one going to roll all the way to the wall.
That's going to be another triple. RBI triple. That was the most interesting slide of the tournament there.
Berry tattoos this ball over the center fielder's head. It plates another run. And now you're going to get a meeting at the mound. And as we get that, let's take a look at this swing.
Yeah, I saw that ball left the bat with some pretty good velocity on it. And the center fielder I don't think he thought it was hit as hard as it was. But when you see both of those numbers and they're in that head down, you know you're beat as a center fielder. I'll tell you, folks, this field is extremely deceiving. When you're in the outfield, I mean, you can go out here in Loeb Stadium, you can stand about medium depth center field, and even from there, it looks like you're about 500 feet away, okay? So I know how he feels out there. And so you think, man, if I step back a few more steps, I'm way too deep. But, you know, that ball, as you can see, the ball is just flying in this park this week. That ball was smoked off the bat, and that beat him right away.
And with the wind helping things carry, especially out there towards center field and right field right now, I didn't do the team from California any favors there at all.
All right.
2 outs in the inning. Some of you heard that before. As Aruba able to manufacture 2 out runs, back-to-back innings. One take the lead and now extended a little further.
No kidding.
Hit towards shortstop. That one off the wickets.
Yeah, gonna score a run there on a knee 6. It's a hard ground ball to your shortstop. Let's see what happened here. Gotta take a hop on him. You gotta know here. You gotta try to come get it, take every. Ah, he just missed it. He just didn't watch it into his glove, and he just missed it.
Davian Diall back-to-back singles, scored back-to-back runs on those singles. Lead now up to 4, 12-8.
So what did Aruba? Aruba scored, what, 18 runs in their first game? Is that right? You remember? I think something like that.
Something like that.
Wow.
We have to get the old program out to try to find the record for most runs scored in the tournament.
No kidding. Yeah, I think it was like 18-5 they beat Hoosier North. 12 runs here. My math isn't the greatest, but I think that's 30 runs in 2 games. If you're going to lose and you're scoring 30 runs in 2 games, wow.
You know, and that's the thing is, if you have the benefit of waiting until the championship to play a team like Aruba and you only got to beat them once, maybe. But if you've got to beat them twice,
yeah,
just to advance, good luck.
Yeah, I'm with you, and I say that because I just haven't seen the premium arms that would be able to counteract these guys, right? I mean, it's different if you bring in that guy that's throwing high 80s. Maybe the hitting ceases a little bit, but from what we've seen thus far, these guys are going to hit anyone that's throwing at them. I mean, they just are. They're too disciplined at the plate. They hit the ball hard. They don't try to do too much. They're not afraid to hit the ball the other way. I mean, I don't see a weakness in their offensive game.
This California team's doing a nice job at keeping pace with them, but they're falling a little further behind here.
Yeah, I mean, how do you keep pace with this? I mean, look, the last 3 innings, they've scored 3 runs in each inning. I mean, it's just not, it's not fun. Every inning they come up and they're scoring 2 or 3 runs. What do you do for that?
I'm not answering him because I don't have an answer. I'm not ignoring you.
No, I hear you. I mean, I don't know if there is an answer. I mean, they just put the pressure on you and they don't stop. I'm not sure. Do you know what the holdup is?
I believe they made some lineup changes here and sent a pinch runner out to first base. Now, what the holdup is after that, I don't know.
Gotcha. I had lost track of the home plate umpire for a minute. I didn't know where he was.
And if you're tuning in looking for the Mexico-Lafayette game, we'll have it for you tonight. It'll start approximately 30 minutes after the completion of this one. It's coming up next here, game number 12.
Look at the crowd just enjoying themselves tonight. See another one of those freezies going up there. Cool thing about this tournament, you get the Lafayette team playing. It's, you know, all these local rivalries come together and join, become one brotherhood for this tournament. You got Harrison sharing with Jeff and McCutcheon. It's Lafayette Central Catholic. They're all one big happy family. West Lafayette, one big happy family in this Cold World Series.
You never know exactly how dirty your lens is until you put it right into the sunshine. We like the lens flare look here at MTC Sports. That pitch
Good
in there for a
pitch.
strike.
Davion Dial.
A 1 count. This one skips away. 1-1 now.
Great job. I think this is a new catcher because that does not look like a number 2 on the, or number 9. I'm sorry, Garrett Taylor's number 9. Does that look like a 9?
Yeah, that's still Garrett back there.
Okay.
Good shot at Garrett. He has done a fantastic job, as many of the catchers have in this series, behind the plate.
Yes, he has. That position is so important on the baseball field. There's an argument. I think you can ask 100 managers, and you may get a 50-50 split on what's a more important position, the catching position or the shortstop position. I don't really know the answer to that. Great job. Great form on that block by the catcher, Garrett Taylor.
Full count now, 2 outs. Big pitch here. If
you're going to take a free pass, I'm going to make it sting a little bit. Is that what you're saying?
Evidently. You fouled off 10 pitches in a row here. Take this one.
Yep.
No, these young men play the game the right way.
Uh-oh. This really Narangelo Jacobus?
Yeah, 13 hitting here in the 9 spot. So we've seen a handful of names in this 9 spot tonight.
Yes, we have.
Colina, I'm sorry. And Hernandez pinch hit in the 5th. Now, Jacobus.
Oh, beautiful bunt, and that's going to be a base hit. And he can absolutely fly. Jacobus can absolutely fly, folks.
Perfectly placed bunt.
Yes, it was. I mean, they caught everyone in the stadium by surprise.
Can't do it any better than that.
Wow.
Back to the top part of the lineup, Lionel Breeson.
Bases loaded for him.
That ball up in the zone, ball 1.
Oh.
Swing and a miss.
Good swing. That's one of the first times I've seen Lionel try to do a little bit too much. Got the big eyes, try to get pull happy there, and he just pulled off that ball a little bit, hit off the end of the bat, foul. Luckily, it stayed out of play for a foul ball.
I should say fouling a tip, actually, there.
Yeah.
Or swinging a tip. This one towards center. Should be the 3rd out of the inning, and it is. They are fortunate enough to retire Breeson 2 straight times. That's something that both teams have struggled with here.
That's right.
Hi, my name is Mike Whittiving, President of Tecton Construction Management. We build quality commercial buildings using our trademarked integrated project delivery system called filtering. Essentially what filtering does is it reduces waste during the design, bidding, and construction phase of the project, which saves money. We scrutinize construction details and our hired contractors, which improves quality, and we manage risk in a way to reduce exposure to our owners during the project. Let us be your first call to help you quantify your vision within your budget. I hope to talk to you soon.
And as as he does, Jalen Attaway comes flying in with the monster dunk. Get up, young fella.
Out close to the first down.
And it's caught, and he's going to take it down.
Hey, Jennifer's Mike, Trooper Money Slang. Aw, scram.
I'm Chris Mike, Jubby Robon, Shaw gonna lead up in Kispet.
Peace Charity, get town down.
Cute face, dummy way.
Bro, na brood. What?
A little fan get a ball, and she.
That when the ballpark representatives take care of you like that, he gets you a
That's right.
ball.
That's right. So here we go.
Again, Lafayette, Mexico, still to come here on MTC Sports tonight.
Eric Nakano steps to the plate. The big first baseman.
Nakano hit back in the first. 1 for 2 on the day. He did reach via a walk as well. That one not in the strike zone either. 2-0 count. California down to their final 6 outs. Need to score at least 4 runs. This slow roller to second. 1 retired in the inning. That'll bring up Bubba Villegas.
He hits a fastball. It's kind of hard ground ball. Takes 2 hopper. Second baseman plays it perfectly. Throws him out there first for the first out of the inning.
Bubba 0 for 3 on the day. Starting left fielder.
Whew. Takes an off-speed pitch on the inside part of the plate for ball 1. Catcher now talking with the umpire. And you kind of see him kind of sigh like, oh man, hope he's not questioning balls and strikes, because if that's the case, he's not helping out his pitcher very much.
This a chopper back up the middle. Be
Yes,
a base
it
hit for Bubba. The first hit of the day for him. That's exactly what California needs at this point in time. Base runners.
It's a fastball. It just bounces over the pitcher's head right through the box. There's that trampoline effect you've been talking about so much this tournament, Sean.
If you could figure out how to chop it down here, you could have a great batting average.
Treated like
this
an
stadium.
AstroTurf.
Villegas back in plenty of time. Orangelo Jacobus, your pitcher for Aruba.
Foul straight back by Garrett Taylor. Ooh, we got a collision for a foul, and they're fighting, they're wrestling for it. I love it.
I'm pretty sure the back of those jerseys have the exact same last name, so those are brothers down there fighting over that one.
Oh, man.
This one lifted into right field. Should be a routine fly ball, and it is for the right fielder. Villegas will retreat back to first. Second out of the inning retired.
I just got confirmation, and I thought I saw that. Those the two little ball boys that were fighting. I mean, literally, they're wrestling. They sprinted back for that foul ball, and they got together doing a full-out wrestling match. Now watch who wins it, though. Watch the little guy come out with the ball. Oh, we missed it. The little guy wins, man. Wow, we're going to have some fisticuffs at the Lowry household tonight.
I think that Big Brother there probably heard Mom or Dad in his head thinking, be nice to your little brother, and he let go of it.
I tell you what was funny is before we played Harrison this year, Lafayette Jeff played Harrison here at Loeb in our regular season in conference. Coach Lowry was throwing behind the backstop to his younger son, the little guy that just got the foul ball. I think he's a little switch hitter. Man, that kid can swing it. I mean, he's going to be an impressive player to watch over the years. Really swing it.
This one hit just high enough over the outstretched arms. There over the shortstop's head. Just not enough there in the leaping ability for Breeson to come down with that one.
Yep, he just stuck his bat out there. Did Ben Hart. Kept it through the bat zone long enough and just out of the reach of Lionel Breeson. Just out of the reach.
Ben Hart going to have a case at the end of the game to go back to coach and say,
can I
why'd
play
you
more?
Wait so long to put me in? I'm 2 for 2. I scored a run for you.
No kidding.
Adrian Vallejo in this 9 spot for Chula Vista. It's a foul ball. That one will head out of the stadium.
Yes, sir.
Decent crowd on hand right now, starting to fill up in the stands as
yes, it
they're
is.
waiting for the local team, the Lafayette All-Stars, to take the field here at the conclusion of this one.
Yep, my guess is we'll get these lights turned on pretty soon and get ready for a night game. I think this venue for night games is just absolutely amazing. I love this place here for night games.
That 4th game of the day was scheduled to start about an hour ago.
I think the pitcher almost forgot how many outs there were.
Yeah, but he does the right thing. He gets the final out of the inning.
That's right.
Now to retire him. Score still 12-8. Aruba in front of California.
Most of the time, commercials require a fancy voiceover to sell their product. But here at Pepe's Mexican Restaurant, we believe in letting these images speak for themselves. But I just can't help myself. Tantalizing. Delicious. I can almost taste it. Pepe's Mexican Restaurant, Sagamore Parkway, Lafayette.
MLB Network brings you closer all season long.
That ball is gone!
With 5 games every week.
Are you kidding me?
And 200 games this season.
Unbelievable.
With MLB Tonight's live coverage every night.
That is so true.
And more highlights.
It's 3,000 hit.
Analysis.
A fastball that cuts.
And live look-ins all night long.
Number 500.
Get closer to the game on MLB Network.
Are you 62 years or older? Are you disabled? If you answer yes to either of those questions and you are looking for a new place to call home, then look no further than Friendship Gardens Apartments in Mulberry, located in a nice peaceful setting just minutes from Lafayette or Frankfort. Our apartments are HUD approved and the rent is based upon your income. This 30-unit apartment complex was designed with the needs of the active senior and disabled adults in mind. At Friendship Gardens, you enjoy a sense of belonging that extends throughout the entire community.
That fan has a look on her face like, you got to be kidding me. They have canceled the Hall of Fame game tonight? And that's probably what a lot of fans around the nation are thinking right now for football. No Hall of Fame football game tonight from Canton, Ohio. They said that the paint they used on the field congealed, I believe was the word I heard earlier.
Listen, that's over my head, man.
And it's like tar at this point in time. Somebody just lost a huge contract. I'll guarantee that probably just happened.
Yeah, somebody's in some big trouble.
Glad it's not me. So for Aruba, they'll look to come up here in the top part of the 7th to maybe add a few more insurance runs.
Oh, man, this is my guy, Lennon Ashby, right here. He's always fun to watch hit.
Ashby,
chopped
chopper.
it. Second base makes a nice play on it, throws him out at first.
Bang. Nothing more needs said than that.
So Lennon's 3 for 5 on the day with 2 singles and a home run. His last 2 at-bats he's made is 2 outs. He's not too happy with himself, but hey, man, it's a good day. You hold on and get this win, you can be proud of that.
3 RBIs in the game for Lennon Ashby.
And Sean, look at all these fans in this park right now, man.
Great turnout.
No kidding. Going to be a big number when they announce the attendance. Oh, good swing right to shortstop. Ah.
Gobbled him up.
Yep. Those are the ones that hurt because that ball bounces up that last hop and it gets him on his, I think, his throwing hand wrist. So yeah, or maybe his glove hand. Let's check it out. I've seen this a time or two having a kid play shortstop here. Oh, let's see. Just bounced up right on him. Yeah, it's, you know, I'm a firm believer at this field. You got to charge. You got to take as many hops out of the ball as you can. Good swing. Oh, he has some hops like LeBron James.
Able to make the snag.
That's a great play. Great play.
Let's take a look at it here before we go to the break from the replay angle.
Oh, wow.
Able to hop up and snag that one. Talk about saving your team right there and getting them out of the inning. Chula Vista, California will come to the plate. They will have 3 outs to score at least 4 runs when we return here on MTC Sports.
How can the Farmers Bank mobile app help you? You can transfer funds, check your account balances, make Farmers Bank loan payments, pay bills, check your account history, or locate our branches and ATMs, all from the convenient safety of your own smartphone. Our app features all these benefits, plus all the safety and security that you have grown to expect from the Farmers Bank. The Farmers Bank, your local bank, your mobile bank, your bank for life. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're back live here on MTC Sports at Loeb Stadium. Chula Vista, California, down to their final 3 outs. At least for this game's concerned. This is not an elimination game. Let's talk about what's at stake for these 2 teams. Throw that up here. Aruba leading 12-8. The winner has a bye. They won't play until Tuesday. The loser will face Hoosier North tomorrow, 5 o'clock Eastern time scheduled start on that one. That will be an elimination game.
That's Tamika and Jackson Huffins. That is the younger brother of the starting center fielder for the Lafayette team, Zach Huffins. That's the family there. His dad, Chris Huffins, is in Rio right now for the Olympics.
About that. Big week for the family.
No kidding. His dad's a former bronze medal winner in the Sydney Olympics, I believe. And Chris will be listening to us live on the stream.
That's what we do it for, Chris.
I'm telling you.
You get these situations where he's all the way halfway around the world in Rio, and he's going to be able to tune in and watch his son play baseball.
I tell you what, he's going to be dialed in, man.
That is what you don't want. You've got a 4-run lead. You don't want to put the leadoff runner aboard, hit by pitch.
And on top of that, that is the actual leadoff hitter. That doesn't feel good. Ugh.
Right in the back, he wore it.
Yes,
that
he
was
did.
I'm going to wear this one for the team.
That's right. He's a better man than I am, because I'm not wearing it for a team. That much.
You'd do it.
No.
Elliot Cazares today 3 for 3 at the plate. Double, pair of singles. This one hit high.
Oh, that's got plenty of room.
No wind to help
No.
blow it out to left field here, so it is a routine pop fly.
We're so conditioned over the last day. As soon as I see a ball go up in the air to left field, I think it's going out. That one didn't even get halfway out there, but I thought it was gone.
It's back. Right where he was originally standing.
Exactly. All right, Fisher's got a nice little thing going here. Let's see if he can keep his hitting going.
Fisher, Pyatt, and Elliot Cazares have been a nice 1-2 punch in that 2-3 spot today.
Wow, that breaking ball fooled the heck out of him. That's a great pitch right there. So Fisher Pyatt struck out looking his first at bat, then he doubled, tripled, and then singled his next 3 at bats.
Home run for the cycle.
Oh, ball's hit hard. Second baseman makes a pick.
Could be the end of the game. It's not. This one thrown away. Because of the velocity on it, it'll hit the fence and come back, and Pyatt unable to advance. Reach on the fielder's choice, and Chula Vista down to their final out. Looked like it could have been a double play to end the game there.
Shortstop just came across the bag and tried to make a strong throw, but his throw was wide.
Well, I was watching Davian Diall out there at second base too. Turned around to the shortstop, told him it's okay, and then told everybody to calm down.
I like that.
Just
like
need
that
the one out.
Whoa. That ball's hammered foul.
Straighten that one out.
Telling you. That may go through someone's glove if he straightens it out.
Keone Cavaco, 1 for 3 at the plate today with a pair of RBIs.
And you got to love this crowd that's rolled in here. I'm telling you.
This one, fly ball, should be routine for the right fielder. It
There you
is.
go.
And that is going to do it for game number 11 of the Colt World Series. Aruba will move on. They get the bye. They won't play again until Tuesday. That'll get them some rest and relaxation. Chula Vista, California, not completely finished. They'll have an elimination game tomorrow at 5. We'll take a quick break. We'll come back. We'll wrap things up here on MTC Sports.
Come on, everybody. I think this is my grandson.
Little girl, you look so
Oh, my goodness.
lonesome. I see you are feeling blue. Come on over to my place. Hey girl, we're having a party. We'll be singing, dancing and singing. Come on over tonight.
We welcome you back one final time here at Loeb Stadium, Lafayette, Indiana. Final score in this one, Aruba 12, California 8. Sam Rumpsa standing by on the sidelines. We'll get an interview momentarily with our player of the game. Aruba looked like a very dominant team. Team in California gave them a good fight, though, just unable to get her done. We welcome you into our Ivy Tech postgame show. Visit Ivy Tech online at ivytech.edu. We thank them for their sponsorship. Sam Rumpsa standing by on the sidelines. We'll go to him momentarily here.